some information for you. There's also a copy of the Oath of Allegiance. So you can take that out to follow along with the judge. There's also some other information that I'll go over after we're done with the ceremony. There's also a little American flag there that's our gift. Okay. Stress groups.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Steve Dries. I'm one of the judges here in the Eastern District of Wisconsin, and it's my great honor to be with all of you this morning on this very important day. Is anyone here nervous? You guys look a little tight. Anybody nervous? A little bit? That's your body's way, of course, of telling you that you're doing something very, very, very important, right? So if you're feeling nervous, I think that's natural. Your mind is in the right state. We have people here from several different countries. Who's here from Belarus today? Good morning, welcome. And Cambodia. Good morning to you. What about Canada? Good morning. And Laos. Good morning, couple. What about Mexico? 3. Well, you're winning so far with 3. Okay. What about the Philippines? 2. Okay, welcome to all of you. We also have a camera in the corner. If anyone has family and friends watching on YouTube, that's where it is. We have a motion, I believe, from a representative of the Immigration Service.
Yes. Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Ryan Miller. I'm the designated officer of the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services at Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This morning, Your Honor, I have a motion for the admission to United States citizenship of 10 applicants for naturalization here present in this courtroom, including 10 applicants who are motioning the court for a legal name change. Each of the applicants has been examined by an officer of the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. Each applicant has been found to be a person of good moral character who has resided in the United States for the period of time required by the statute. Each has been found to be favorably disposed to the good order and happiness of the United States, and each is familiar with the history of the United States, the principles of the Constitution, and form of government of the United States. No objection to their admission has been found. Therefore, Your Honor, I respectfully move that each of the applicants here present be admitted to United States citizenship, and that the court grant the motion for name changes for those applicants who have requested it, upon taking the oath of allegiance as required by the statute.
Motion will be granted. By taking this oath in a few seconds, you'll be joining this great experiment we call America. But before we do that, I have a favor to ask all of you. In my own family, my ancestors came here almost 200 years ago from places like Germany and Luxembourg and Ireland. But I have no idea why they came. Nobody wrote down their story to tell generations, hundreds of years down the line, why they did it. And I think that would be really fascinating, don't you? To know why they came. So please write your stories down so that people in 100 years or 300 years or 1,000 years will understand why you made this momentous decision today, all right? Are you prepared for this oath? There's a lot of big words here. All right, we'll get through this together. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations. Let's give a round of applause. Can you all hear that sound just now? The sound you heard and the sound you made, that was the sound of Americans clapping. Your very first act as a citizen of this great country was to make noise. All right, isn't that appropriate? You will now always remember your very first act as an American. You're noisemakers now, okay? So I want to thank you before we go, because all around the country today, there are ceremonies just like this, welcoming in new citizens. And that's what makes our country a great place. We're not just a static country that's the same all the time. We're adopting your ideas and your culture and your food, and we're constantly incorporating it and changing it and developing it so that America today is a better America than it was just yesterday, because people all like you are now citizens. So I want to thank you for making my country, our country, a better place by becoming citizens today. All right. So one more round of applause. Thank you. If you would like to take a photo with me next to the flag, I'll stand there. You also have some paperwork to get from our friends in the Immigration Department.
Congratulations, everyone. Been waiting a long time for this. So inside your packets, you're going to find some information on two very important things. One is registering to vote, which you can all email, and two, getting the United States passport. We're going to do that through the U.S. Department of State. There's information on how to do that in your packets. Lastly, for those of you who are requesting a legal name change, your certificate will be issued in your name. And the petition for name change signed by the judge will be mailed to your home address or mailing address probably within the next 2 weeks or so. Okay, so those two documents together are proof of your legal name change. So one by one, I'll pass out your certificates, and if you'd like to take a photo, you can do that. Otherwise, you can exit out this door. All right, Darius, Alicia. Yeah.
People usually just trade selfies or people trade off.
Sorry. Tense. Sean or Sean?
I'm first.
Congratulations, everyone.
See you in the photo. Okay.
I will be awesome.
What's that?
I will be
Yeah.
awesome.
We're all done. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
We have two from Belarus today, right?
I think so. Are Belarusians tall people?
Oh, really? Like us.
Belarus?
Oh, good question.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like back home. Ready? Number one. You're gonna get the petition for an agent signed by the judge. That'll be considered. You have to do two documents, a certificate, and the petition or the. Oh, you have to use those old to the passport, and the driver's license, Social Security. Congratulations.
That's it.
Yes.
So this is coming from the lawyer. Apparently, she said when she signed it, she didn't know it was incorrect. She has interpreting. The lawyer's requesting that her name is on that certificate. So I just want to see what we have on the certificate. Her last three is 591. Thank you.
Canadians are so nice.
Oh.
It's
He's not a Canadian, he's an American.
What's her?